All right, folks, back again. And what I want to share with you today is how sometimes we have to pivot. And the reason that is because the solo I've been working on the last few days and the last few videos, while it sounds amazing, it sounds good to me, and I like the licks I've learned from it, it doesn't fit in with the timing of the actual song. And so what I'm going to have to do is revamp it. But first, I wanted to show you what I ended up deciding probably to go with at the very last of this. Remember, it was let's see. Then I was talking about lifting your first finger. This is kind of weird doing this, and what I decided to do is keep part of the descending lick from the third finger. Okay, and then I can lift off and land there if I want to, or then open D, then do that part. So instead of doing that, which feels weird, I'm just going to stick with what feels good. And then instead of going to this note, I can come back to this or open D and do that. Okay, so that's the whole pivoting thing. There is trying to work things out that feel comfortable to you and that you're more used to, so that the lick can be easier. The other part of this is, like I said, it's not lining up with the song. So if I play it, I'm gonna play it about 20% slower, so you can kind of hear where this is coming from. Okay, this is the actual song by the Gilbert Family, and I'm gonna try to turn it down a little bit because it's a little loud. All right, so and then I'll play along with it, and you'll see that it's not lining up. Right there is where it would go, but right here is where it actually changes to the G. So let's do that again, and you'll notice I'm going to get to the G before it changes. Right there. So it's like a couple beats or more. Actually, I'm going to get right here. I'm still a little rusty on that because I'm not practicing enough. I just keep wanting to go pull off there. But it lands on the G a few moments later. So what I have to do is find out another way to extend that, and I still like this, that landing on that note. I think it'll sound good, but now I've just got to kind of work it into where what I would do to make it sound better there. And at the end, I noticed that I can't really use this lick either at the same time. I can't use it at the end of this part because, for one thing, it doesn't line up. But what I can do is do what I would normally do and then try to incorporate that. So here's what I would normally do. I'd normally put an arpeggio in there. If you had a chance to watch the actual solo lesson that I did on Heaven Be Worth the Journey on my channel a few years ago, I think by now, you'll see where I've put in an arpeggio. I'm going to try to incorporate some of what I'm already doing with that and see if we can throw that other lick in there. There's where it comes in. Try it again. Get the right key. There's where I could throw it in. Not exactly like it was, just adding a few more maybe notes there for the timing, but let's try that again. One more time, I want to figure out that at the end. So at the end I can put let's try that. that's where I'll throw that in. So I had to pivot because the timing was off to begin with. And sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to work around it, just try to add a note here or two. And that comes, like I said, with experience of kind of knowing your way around. Like I knew I could throw this lick in there, you know, to get to. That would be my transition to extend that. Sometimes instead of adding an extra note, you can add an extra lick. Like if I'm up here. So I could just mess around there, throwing a few more licks until I get to that point that I need to get to. That's probably where I throw that in. Something in that line. So let's just go to the very front and then we'll end this video here.
When I get there,
Trying to work my way around it.
where there been times.
Okay. So and then I found out that at the end of that first lick, there was some little time that I had to fill up as well. So I'll throw a few more things in there. So it's just a work in progress, and it's fun to kind of figure these things out. But I just wanted to, show you how sometimes we have to pivot to make things work. Don't be discouraged, and don't think you got to throw everything that you worked out away. You can just maybe, kind of copy and paste it somewhere else within the solo. It's not that I had to throw those things or ideas away. It's just I had to rework them a little bit, okay? So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. God bless, and as always, keep creating.